Ugh. What's up, guys? It's Lo giving you a little update on my Avalon 737 SP. Also, as it is currently known as here in the Lono studio, my $2,500 piece of shit. Now, if you've been following the channel, you know that I've done a couple of videos on that preamp, and that I recently did a series of videos featuring that preamp being paired with a couple other different microphones. Now, guys, thank you so much for reaching out to me and giving me some tips and suggestions on how to actually get a little more sweetness or improve the sound from that preamp. You guys are freaking awesome. Thank you so much. But the thing is, going to those videos, I wasn't satisfied with the sound quality of those videos. There was always some kind of constant underlying hiss in the background that it was just always there, and it was just driving me bananas. And as someone who sends out voiceovers, I need my audio as clean and as pristine and as ultra low noise as possible. And this is where my journey started to actually remove the hiss or the sound coming from the Avalon. I went and got expensive noise-free wires. I've redid my entire signal train, hopefully to reduce any kind of possible additional sound or hiss coming to my signal, but to no avail. I'm What the heck? Check that out. Siri just picked up the entire intro. That's ridiculous. When did I say Siri? That preamp, and then I recently did a series of videos featuring that preamp.
I don't know what you mean by the videos.
Whatever. On top of that, the microphone cord connected to my preamp is stuck. Yeah, stuck. So if anything happens to the cord, or if something hasn't already happened to it, I'm even more f***ed. What's even worse is that the noise coming from this preamp is just getting hissier and hissier, louder and louder, to the point where it's just, I feel it's just unusable, and it's now a $25 piece of paperweight. I'm sick of it. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with it, but here's a couple of examples. Okay, so for this test, we're going to be using the MKH416, going into the Avalon into my mixer, and let me just show you a couple things here before we get started. If you see right here on the preamp, I have my preamp actually turned off. I'm not using the preamp tubes whatsoever. The compression is turned off. Okay, and all we have is our 48 volts and a little high gain to give us just a little more gain. And if you look at my recording levels right now, you can see there's barely little to nothing to no kind of noise floor. And everything you're hearing right now is just the hiss coming from the preamp itself. All right, so let's do a couple of test runs right here. Why did the golfer bring 2 pairs of pants? In case he got a hole in one. Why did the melons get married? Because they cantaloupe. What did one eye say to the other? Between you and me, something smells. What kind of shoes does a thief wear? Sneakers. What is the difference between a poorly dressed man on a tricycle and a well-dressed man on a bicycle? A tire. All right, now let's do the same thing. Let's remove the preamp and just go straight from the microphone directly into the mixer. Do you see the lines coming in on the waveform within the graph? All the little dots, the spotting, those are all the hissing that's actually coming from the preamp. All right, so now that we're actually connected directly straight into the mixer, no more Avalon. Bye-bye. You can actually see by our waveforms within Pro Tools that the noise floor is quiet. It's completely silent. The noise floor is very minimal, but the self noise is non-existent. Pretty cool. All right. And you can actually hear it. I can actually hear the difference right now. There is like no hissing whatsoever. I can like hear the whirling winds of the fans in the PC, but whatever. Let's do the joke test. Why did the golfer bring 2 pairs of pants? In case he got a hole in one. Why did the melons get married? Because they're cantaloupes. What did one eye say to the other eye? Between you and me, something smells. What is the difference between a poorly dressed man on a tricycle and a well-dressed man on a bicycle? A tire. How do you make a tissue dance? You put a little boogie in it. Okay, so obviously there is a huge difference going on here if we decide to use the preamp compared to the mixer. The preamp, the Avalon, unfortunately, I don't know if it's on its last leg or whatever. And on top of that, the cord being stuck inside of the Avalon. What do you say we do a little mad scientist work right now and open up the Avalon? All right, now, before we open this up, let me show you how the cord is stuck inside of the Avalon. Right here, check this out. This thing is not going anywhere. It is stuck, and somehow it is just frozen. Let's open this up. Let's see if there's some way we can probably try to at least save that. All right, well, if we take a closer look, we can try to see what's actually going on here. So right here, this is where it's actually stuck, but I can't see any kind of release whatsoever. I'm not sure if I've got to actually just maybe disconnect those wires and just do a replacement, maybe. Like, I'm saying that like I actually know how to do that. And then here are the tubes for the preamp. These can actually be, okay. Well, I can't take these out. I know I can. But this could actually be the culprit of why I'm getting so much hiss. I have had this this preamp for definitely over 6 years, and maybe the tubes itself have worn out, and maybe they're introducing some kind of hiss. Maybe all I need to do is just replace the tubes. If that's the case, that would probably be like a $90 replacement just to replace these tubes. If not, if replacing the tubes don't work, then I'm just gonna sell this thing, man. And anyone smarter than me when it comes to this preamp, they will actually know what to do with it. Let me try pulling these things out. Oh wait, this one's loosening up. Okay, there we go. This one's out. You know, I can't tell. I mean, just looking at these things, I can't tell you if it's if they're going bad or good, or if you ask me, they look really, really new. Electro-harmonics made in Russia. And like what's inside here, it looks, it's not dusty. Well, maybe I've got a whole bunch of other mumbo jumbo in there that could probably, warning, isolate remains before removing cover, whatever that means. Okay, I can't do much right here, but this is what the insides look like of my $2,500 paperweight. Okay, all right, so I'm at a crossroads right now. Do I keep the Avalon or do I sell the Avalon? I think I'm going to get the replacement tubes for the Avalon, at least give it one more shot, see if it saves it, see if it gets rid of the hiss, see if I can get my nice little quiet preamp back to the way it used to be. If it does work, then I'll keep going. If it doesn't work, then I'll actually sell it. But to tell you the truth, even if I do get it to work, I think I still might consider selling it. Maybe because the Yamaha mixer, it sounded great with the Sennheiser MKH416. Now, although I am partial to the sound that the Avalon does make, I don't know if it's $2,500 better, and I'm not really sure if you guys can really tell the difference. If you heard a difference besides the hiss, let me know in the comments down below. But either way, if I do get the replacement tubes, I will give you like a follow-up video to let you know, hey, okay, so I replaced the tubes. This is what it sounds like. Who knows? We'll see. This is where I am right now. All right, well, that's about it. Guys, if there's any kind of gear or kit that you saw me here use in this video, I'll go ahead and leave links in the description down below so you can see furthermore reviews on the gear that I like to use for my channel. Also, feel free, if it does interest you, feel free, use the link. It'll help the channel so much. I appreciate it in advance. Okay, guys, if you liked the video, go ahead, leave a like. If you loved it, feel free to subscribe. Go ahead, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think. The Avalon, worth it? Yay, nay? Should I sell it? Yay, nay? Would you go with the Avalon or would you go with the Mixer? Which one sounds better to you? Until next time, guys, I will see you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.